Welcome back, my lovelies. Are you ready to deliver the bad news to the songbird? Well, let's hope nothing goes wrong, eh? Yeah, it sounds too good to be true. What is this ascension you speak of? So what you're telling me is she's gonna be eaten by sin eaters. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hey, Squirtle, are you behaving yourself? Oh, excuse me. Alpha Node. I'm coming back. I like it. Oh, we got another one. Interesting. All right, good sir. Take me to the higher levels. Oh boy, it's Valtteri.
That's him. That's Valtteri. He is attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12.
Ew.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Valtteri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society! To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition?
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmor's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A holy unsatisfactory performance.
Oh dear.
'Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
They just don't care.
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
No.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk? I think so.
It's processing. Processing.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Yep, you finally got it.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! And tear out their hearts!
Hello? What are you doing here, Emmett? Or Emperor Solus? Yeah, new strategy. guess. Aw, she loves it. Where are you? Ah! Hide that. Damn it. Oh, yes, okay. I think I'll just teleport then. Be a bit closer. I didn't see it under the arrow. You know. Okay. Lego. Yeah. Ow. What you got for us, Exarch?
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Yep.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmore might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters.
Oh, most
Forthr's
definitely.
command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Excuse me.
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Yo. This is neat.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Makes sense.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Oh, hey.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Oh.
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
All right. On to the first dungeon. We'll have to get there first, so. Okay. Go. Oh wow. We're just completely skipping. Okay. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. We're just about to hit the first dungeon, so we're gonna keep going until we get there. Oh, finally one of them decides to attack me. Ow! Alright, you wanna fight? Thought. Huh. Okay. Oh, bye. So we're probably gonna make a stop here at Fort Job. Because there's an aetheryte right there. And I think an aetheryte. Oh, it's way over there. Okay. But we'll grab the, what we need from here. That's you, the gemstone trader. Oops. Whatever. Alright, so let's also grab the Amaro keeper. If I can actually go the right direction, that would help. Oh, hey! There's the Aether Current. It'll be fine. Look at that lizard. I like how everything is so purple here. Oh hey! It's a gremlin from the trailer. Such patrol, what are you doing all the way out here? Sin eaters, lots of sin eaters. How convenient. Thank you, Alize. No buts, Lita. And I'm not tanking this time. I'm a DPS this time. Of course we strike to kill. We should. It's a battle, not a spar. I wish you could do partial trusts. That would be great. Oh my. But either way, my lovelies, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Well, not think, I am gonna end it here. So either way, like, comment, subscribe if you so choose to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.